Well, hey, Minorcan Navy, Captain Andy coming to you. Hey, I'm sorry, I know it's been a little while since we posted anything on YouTube, but we've had some projects that have been ongoing, and we're going to kind of bring you guys up to speed on what we've been doing with the Minorcan mullet, with the boat. We've been doing some shrimping on it. Kind of started thinking about some ways we could make this thing a little easier, so we decided to go ahead and make a true mini trawler out of the Minorcan mullet. Take a look.
Well, one thing we did, if you guys remember our visit down with Billy Burbank at Burbank Trawl Makers, we had Captain Billy construct us a net. Now this is based off of his mongoose design. It's what he calls a super mongoose, which means it has higher wings on it, and it has ability to get over the shrimp a little better than the previous model, much more efficient. And in talking with him, we discussed putting a soft shooter. Now, in the state of Georgia, under law, I'm not required to pull a turtle excluder device because of the fact that I retrieve the net by hand. But the efficiency of a soft shooter in a net just can't be denied. It kicks out larger items, horseshoe crabs, sharks, turtles for that matter. And that in conjunction with the bycatch reduction device there has made a big difference. And the second thing we did was we went back over to Domini's machine shop at Wilbur's Welding, and we had a little bit of rigging constructed to make our life a little easier on the boat and just go ahead and make it a mini trawler. So here we got Josh with Wilbur's welding, fabricating. It's a simple rigging system. You guys, I'm going to show you the whole thing here in a bit. But the simplicity of it is that it's a one-piece unit, and it's going to help me tremendously. And we're excited to get it on. And watch Josh here as he goes through the welding and fabricating of this piece. This was a little collaboration, my ideas, their designs and functions to make it work the way I wanted it to. And this is what we came up with. Okay, well here it is, and this is just mounted on the boat, and we've still got some work to do with some stays, but we've got an arm there to help with the retrieval of the otter boards, the trawl doors, and then a piece of rigging that's kind of set up so that it can help us pull the net onto the boat after towing to empty the catch. Here we are putting some stays together. This is our handy dandy cable cutter, which really does a nice job cutting the stainless steel cable. It is stainless steel. Tried to go back with stainless steel or galvanized where we could to help with corrosion issues and that kind of thing. It required us to install one eye forward and one eye, and I say an eye, it's a mounting eye, like a lifting eye. One is forward on the bow inside of the railing, and the other one is on top of the house, and those were to attach the stays. The stay cables will add stability and strength to the rigging that we installed. And that's 5/16 inch cable, stainless. And we put some turnbuckles on there so that we can keep it taut. once we got all the stays in place, it really started to come together, added a lot of stability to the unit, and really feel confident about this. We had one stay coming from the end of the arm, 2 stays from the top, and the top we also have the ability to add another, maybe a rope to go to the stern of the boat that can be removed should it become necessary. If we get a really heavy load or something with the net, I think we have to add that. We've already put the pieces in play for that, make that a lot easier. We're already kind of adjusting the stays with the turnbuckles and getting the tension right on those. But it's really starting to come together here. Now we're going to be installing our block and tackle system on a rope, a couple blocks in it to help magnify our pulling power. Again, in the state of Georgia, the way the law is read, if you retrieve a net by hand, you don't have to have the hard TED in place on the boat. The trade-off for that being that they know you're going to make shorter tow times. It's just given that you can't. So here we are. We're getting the block straightened out here. That's going to help us out a lot. Not only if we're getting the catch, the end of the net on board, but if we have other issues, here you can see kind of using that system to get our otter doors out on the end of the pulling arm. Yeah, it worked really well. Hey, if you're liking what you're seeing here, be sure to hit that thumbs up. So YouTube kind of knows that you guys are liking what we're doing and our content that we're putting out. And now the next thing is we've got to try this thing out. And I'm a little bit reluctant to bring you guys along on the first attempt to use this rigging, but I'm thinking it might be worth documenting. Let me know in the comments if you guys would like to see this thing, the initial operation of it. If you want me to put it up there and see what kind of perils I'm into when I try this. Let me know what you guys think, or do you guys just want to see it after I've got it kind of figured out and refined a little bit? Let me know. There you can see that new Burbank mongoose going up on that boom, and that boom's going to help us with that height. It's going to help us to not only store and dry the net, but also clean it after we've finished with our day of shrimping, going and shaking the net out. It's going to help us tremendously with that, and you can kind of see that block working, how that system is going to work. I think we're going to call this net Black Magic. I just like it. It's dipped in black, and it is a piece of shrimping magic. Well, let's call it Black Magic. Here we got a couple pictures of shrimp net as it's hung up on the outrigger boom, and then the net has been picked up and up on the lifting boom. And here's some pictures. We finished it up. We had to paint the rigging black, and of course the tips of the outriggers are white. See if anybody can tell me why they're like that. Bonus points. Well, hey, that's going to do it for the show today. We hope you liked it. Remember to like and follow us if you haven't. Hey, but most of all, hey, we want you guys to stay safe out there.